You're live. Yeah, I thought I was live this whole fucking time. What just happened right now? Okay. I'm gonna see if things come back together or if shit loads. Okay. It's looking like it's loading on my iPad. See, it says on my streaming software that I've been live for 3 minutes, but now it's saying live for 24 seconds. So okay. Okay. Fuck it. We're live. Hi, Bookies. How have you been? It's so good to see you. Well, even though I can't see you, I'm imagining that I'm seeing you. And you look beautiful tonight. I am doing a live pick a card reading today. And hello, Ski Mask Mommy. How are you? They said, I literally sent a spicy pic today for the first time ever. How timely. Oh my God. This is so perfect. This is so fucking perfect. I'm so happy for you. Okay. I want to ask you a million questions about it, but I can't because we're doing this live pick a card reading right now. And in 1 hour, I'm going to be going live again for the exclusive extended reading, which is how he wants to be seduced. So I already have that exclusive reading scheduled for 11 o'clock p.m. tonight. So I have to, get the fuck ASAP. We have to stay on our Zoom today. OMG, I've never made it to a live. Hi, Nanico. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you guys for liking the video. We're going to get started in 1 minute. I just have to get my music together. I kind of want to have music that is like talking in the background because that's just the vibe, okay? That's just the energy that I've been in lately. So we're going to see if I can. If you guys are not new to the channel, then you'll know that when I have music playing at the same time as I'm trying to like channel messages and shit, it does not go well because I cannot hear between the different voices. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hi, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Natalie Hughes. I'm a life mindset and manifestation coach. In my business and on my platform, I help professional women to co-create emotionally fulfilled and purpose-driven lives for themselves. It's been a minute since I said that intro. I don't think I can do this with music again. Okay, we're doing a pick a card reading today where we are looking into sexy text messages that he wishes you'd send, okay? So maybe you have a specific person on your mind, or you're manifesting a person and you're wanting to look into like, what is that dynamic going to be like? And this person that you're calling in, just getting some expansive ideas on his desires and his personality. And yeah, I'm anticipating that this will be really fun. I had to do it live because I've been trying to get these two readings out for you guys and I've been struggling, okay? Hi, Jemiah. How are you, my love? Okay, let's get this show on the road. All right, there's 3 piles. There's no timestamps yet because we're live, but there will be timestamps after the fact. Let's get started with pile number 1. Oh yeah, pick the picture that stands out the most to you. I'll see you at your reading. Okay. Same as the first time we did it. Hello, pile number 1. How are you, my love? We are doing a reading on sexy text messages that he wishes you would send. And for those of you who are not yet aware, I have this free offer and it's called the Free Resource Library. It's amazing. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources for you, whether you're manifesting romance or money or a new fucking car, a new home. The Free Resource Library can help and support you in getting more clarity, self-awareness, and redirecting your energy so that it can be in alignment with what you desire. And of course, what you desire can actually manifest. So I suggest checking that out. If you want access to the Free Resource Library, you just click the link in the description box. And now let's get into it. I actually don't feel. Yeah, that one feels better for us. Okay, pile number 1, sexy text messages that he wishes you would send. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I never look at the live chat while I am channeling just because it will throw me off. So at the end of each pile, if you guys are commenting, that's when I will respond at the end of each pile. Okay. So, no. No way in hell I am doing this with music playing in my ears. As much as I want to be cool like that, I can't, because I cannot hear. Okay, I'm putting on some sound bath music. Okay. Whew, why am I rushing? Everybody, we have time. We have like an hour. Let's everybody just chillax. By everybody chillax, I mean me. Okay. Sexy messages that he wishes you would send. You know what makes the reading even better? When you like the video. I don't know. It just does something to you. I don't know. Like the video and see. See if it feels different. Okay. Tapping into the energy of pile number 1 and pile number 1's person. Sexy messages. Venus. Oh. Well, that's kind of sweet. And we have Mercury. Okay, so sexy messages that this person wishes you would send. With the energy of Venus, I feel like this person, they would like to see your face. Okay, this is, that's really all that I'm getting is like face. Yes, give me face. Yeah, your face card never declines, my God. Yes, pile number 1. This person thinks you have an incredibly beautiful face, and I feel like as a part of the dynamic with this person, they just, I don't know, they wish that you would have a texting relationship where you're just constantly kind of like sending each other like pictures throughout the day. Okay. And it doesn't have to be spicy, even though I'm sure that we will get to that. I do have my ducks out and you know, but just right off the bat, it doesn't even feel spicy. I feel like this person just wants to see your face, okay? So this person could really want to FaceTime, but if you guys can't FaceTime because you guys are both, working adults, professional, you have your own lives, you have your own schedules, you have your own time zones, whatever, you can't be constantly on FaceTime talking to each other. And so this person wants to see your face. I'm getting a guy that I dated years ago. And he would send me like videos of him in I'm sorry. He would send me videos of him working out in the gym, and I remember I didn't know how to respond because he didn't he didn't send like a text or anything, like nothing, just like a video of him working out at the gym. And I just had no idea how to respond. Do I share words of encouragement? Like, I had no idea. So I feel like your person, pile number 1, can be similar to that old guy in a very specific way, where you don't have to, I'm not getting that you don't say any words with these pictures, but that a picture saying 1,000 words. What do I mean? Okay, you're waking up in the morning and you're having coffee outside in your backyard or on your patio, and this person wishes that you would send them a picture of yourself with like your coffee mug. Like a daily vlog. Your person wants their text message thread with you to just be a daily vlog. And I feel like this is something where there's like mutual participation. Okay, this person is waking up in the morning and they're heading off to work and they like are like taking like a mirror selfie. Like I'm seeing a man in the mirror. I'm seeing a man. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's adorable. I'm seeing a man standing in a bathroom mirror and he's like taking a selfie and he has on like his like, you know, like business casual, whatever. And he like has like his thumb up in the picture, you know, I'm like, it's off to work we go. You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy, okay? Sexy messages that he wishes you'd send. I know it's not super sexy so far, but it is very sweet. This person wishes that there was a constant stream of communication between the two of you. And he wishes that you're, like, you know, those conversations that we kind of all hate, where it's like, there's nothing to talk about. So they're just like, what are you doing? And you tell them what you're doing. And then there's nothing to talk about. And so then they're like, okay, what are you doing now? Okay, what are you doing now? And it's just like this constant, like they're constantly asking you what you're doing. Your person wishes that you guys kind of had a dynamic like that, but not in a bad way, in a very like a participating way. Okay. Your person feels like they want to be an active participant in your day and they want you to be an active participant in their day. And they wish that you would send them messages, not just of what you're doing, but not just telling them what you're doing, but showing them what you're doing. Okay. And that kind of can be interpreted in a sexy way too. So that's definitely the energy and the vibe that I'm getting there. Okay, let's pull. We're going to pull from the Tea Leaf Oracle, and we're going to pull from the Sexy Decks last. Okay. We're going to text messages. This is person wish that my pile number ones would send. The collective that chose pile number one. What kind of sexy messages does their person wish they would send? Okay. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Fire. Strong emotion. Passionate love or hate. Scales. Keep your life in balance. Woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Wind chimes. Peace and harmony. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay. So, a million things coming through with this. Pile number one. Start with what is the most obvious to me. We got Venus and then we got woman. So I feel like this person is like obsessed with your beauty. Okay? Like, I get that this person really likes your face. Like, no, like this person really finds you to be very beautiful, and this person is really awed by women. We've talked about this before. It could have been pile number one in like a different reading where we were talking about a guy who really appreciates beauty and like Venusian energy. And I'm getting that same vibe here, where this is someone who really appreciates women and like women's beauty rituals and stuff. So like he wishes that you would like send him a selfie. I don't know. He might have Snapchat. I'm seeing text messages, like texting threads. So it could just be through text, but it sounds like all of these fucking pictures and like videos and shit, it kind of is giving like a Snapchat energy and vibe, but I'm getting text messages. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Let's move on. The point is, I feel like he would want you to like send him pictures when you have like a face mask on, or when you're doing your makeup and you're like just like propping your phone up and like recording yourself doing your makeup, or if you're doing like your under eye concealer, and if you're still baking in the year 2025, then that was not shade. That was not shade. I still do my makeup like it's 2016. So that's no shade at all. But if you're still like, you know, baking your concealer under your eye today, then he would want you to send a picture of that. Not in his mind, he's not thinking in his mind, he's not thinking, oh yeah, I want to see, I want to see you with powder underneath your eyes. But I feel like he has a very strong curiosity about you because Mercury came through, and Mercury as a planet is going to rule over Gemini and Virgo. Virgo likes details. Virgo likes to study things. Hold on. That's the timer. Virgo likes details. Virgo likes to study things, but Gemini is more curious. Okay, I feel like this person has a curiosity about you, a curiosity about what it means to be a woman. It's almost innocent in a way, a curiosity about your femininity, a curiosity about the things that go on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the kind of guy who wants to sit in the bathroom with you while you're getting ready and watch you do your makeup. This is the kind of guy who will go shopping with you, and watch you try on clothes and shoes and outfits and perfumes and different things like that, because he has a really big curiosity about you, and also like women in general. What does it mean to you to be a woman? How do you express your femininity? How do you look in the way that you desire? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know which eyebrow hairs to pluck? I know you pluck a chicken, you tweeze your eyebrows, but you know what I mean? Like, that's his energy. That's his vibe, where he's just kind of like, I have so many questions and I want you to tell me everything. So he secretly wishes that you would tell him and let him into your world and communicate to him all of the things that go into you being you, that go into you being your most presentable self. This person likes the production. They don't just want to see the end result. They don't just want to watch the show. They want behind the scenes sneak peeks. You know, they want to know, what was the vision? Why did you choose this outfit? What goes into you picking out your accessories? Like, literally, you know the song Fly on the Wall by Miley Cyrus? Oh my God. I don't think I've ever referenced that song. You know the song Fly on the Wall by Miley Cyrus. Also, can we just take a second and thank God that I got a new microphone? My other microphone died, and I better not ever in my fucking life get another comment about a low audio. And I swear to God, if anybody ever comments about the audio being too loud, let's move on as a community. Okay, so we have Wedge, which, okay, someone trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. I feel like this person feels very passionately about you, and if they could there's a song. Okay, I know I mentioned Fly on the Wall. And then there's also a song by Cash Doll and Big Sean. And basically in the song, whose name I don't remember, they're just saying, one of the lines is like, if I could quit my job and F you all day, then I would. Okay? So that's the energy, and like that's the vibe here. This person feels a very strong, passionate desire for you, not just to be intimate with you, but to be close to you and to be connected to you. And they sometimes feel like, you know, things like having a job really get in the way of that. I'm sorry. My job is getting in the way of me being able to be with you 24/7, you know? Because I can't live in your skin. Because I can't. Because I can't be with you 24/7 all day, every day. The next best thing, the next best option is for you to make my hotline bling just throughout your day, okay? Just throughout my day, if you just send me text messages, that would make me so happy because we have money path there. Okay, and then, yeah, pale, time to get out of the situation, got that one. And then with Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Like, I feel like this person, like a teenage love affair, teenage dream kind of energy is what comes through here. Like, like this person wants to get caught on their phone while they're at work, you know? And like, not really. Really? What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Like, you know, when you're a teenager, you remember way back when. Oh my God, don't do the math. Let's focus. You know, when you were a teenager and you like had a crush on someone and you're like in class and you're like thinking about them and like the teacher is talking, but like you really can't hear the teacher because you're just like thinking about them and you're like wondering what they're doing. And maybe you're like texting them. So you're like checking your phone. Did they text you back? Or maybe you're just like reading over like the text thread. Reading over the things they said, you know, and like you're not getting your work done and you're not doing the things that you know that you need to do, and you're neglecting your responsibilities a little bit, and you're gonna get in trouble. And if the teacher sees you on your phone, you're gonna get in trouble, you know, like that kind of energy. This person wishes there was that kind of dynamic between the two of you, where there are times and moments where they can't talk to you all the time, they can't be around you all the time, but they wish that you were messaging them so much and you guys kind of had that back and forth energy so much that they did hear from you all the time. And, you know, they're like sitting in a meeting at work and they maybe have their laptop up or something and they have all of these different windows open that relate to their work, but then they have like the little text message window, or they kind of have their phone, you know, propped up in front of their computer or something at work. Like, yeah. This person wishes that they could steal company time to text message with you. This person's fantasy is that they could be a time thief with you. Because they just want to talk to you every day and be around you all the time, and they wish that you had the same desire. Like, yeah, they wish that you had the same desire. Okay. And it's kind of like, not codependent, even though I am definitely expressing codependency and not really having, alone time and like your own sense of self. But it feels more like just like a honeymoon stage of a relationship. Okay. So, okay, that's what I'm getting for that. And now I'm going to pull from this card. I don't even know why I grabbed this deck. I already had this. Okay, but I'm going to pull one last one. And then we're going to be done. Okay. Now I have my deck with the naked people on it. So let's see. Pile number one. What are the sexy messages that their person wishes they would send? What are the sexy messages? We have the devil. This person, we have the 5 of Cups. This person wants you to desire them. This person wants you to desire them. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This is such a sweet. This is such a sweet, innocent energy. This person, they feel like they desire you more than you desire them. And so the messages they wish that you'd send are messages expressing your desire for them. But this is really interesting because in all of these pictures, you can't see them, but I'll explain them to you. In one of them, there's kind of like a doggy style situation going on in one of them. In the other one, there's this girl, she's like sitting on a table or a chair. And he's like rubbing her feet. And then in the next one, this girl is laying across this guy's lap. And it's like he's pouring something. Well, I mean, you would assume that it's wine, but I don't know. You might have a lover pouring wine on you, and that's not a crime. That's not the message that I get. I get more of like a wax, lotion, oil situation, more of like a massage situation. So in this picture, he's massaging this lady. And then in the last picture, he's like going to second and third base. He's like, yeah, that's exactly how we have to describe it. Because this, it has to be a little filtered, diva. I'd like for this to stay monetized. I'd like to make money off of this video. So you'll just have to do the best that you can with what you have. Or just get the extended reading afterwards. Because obviously, then I could just say the things. But let's focus. The fact is, this reading was way too fucking long. The fact is, this person wishes that you would send them messages telling them the things that you want them to do to you. Yeah. This person wishes that you would send them sexy messages telling them the things that you want them to do to you. And in my mind, I'm hearing the phrase, I need you. I feel like this person, in their dream, in their fantasy, in their greatest desires, they want you to send them a message telling them that you need them. Okay? And even a little bit of like begging. I feel like this person, I feel like this person wants you to, I don't, I don't know how, I don't know if I would describe it as begging. Kind of like in need. This person, there's an emphasis here on like in need. Like, I just walked around all day and my feet hurt so bad. And I just need you to rub my feet. You know what I mean? Or like, there's so much tension in my shoulders. I need you to rub my back. There's like, you know, you know? And I feel like this, like even in a sensual way, that's the best that I can say. That's the best that I can say. This person's desire. I feel like this was not very. This was kind of anticlimactic. I'm gonna be honest with you, pal number one. But it's very romantic. It's very romantic. I don't think that this person. I don't think that this person is a big SCX-ster over the text messages. You know? I don't think this person has a lot of SCXing desires or fantasies. Because this feels more like they want you to send them a message saying that you're in need. You need them really bad. You need their help. You really need their help. And then with the thing that they help you with, it obviously leads to something more. Okay? So this is a very romantic energy. This wasn't very sexy. I'm sorry. You were looking for that. But hopefully the other two pals will be better. And I feel like I'm moving in slow motion. Okay. It's fine. We're going to speed it up. We're going to speed it up in pile number 2. Okay. Ski Mask Mommy says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I slept all day. I'm feeling, oh, wait. File number 1. There's an extended reading. In the extended reading, I'm telling you how they want to be seduced. And I'm going live to do the extended reading right after I get done with this. It's supposed to be at 11. We need to hurry the fuck up. Okay. I'm going to pile number 2 now. Okay. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading where we're looking at sexy messages that he wishes you would send. And this could be the person that you are into. That timestamp was like 32:57. Had to record that in real time. Yeah, sexy messages that he wishes you would send. Before we get into that, I want to let you know about the free resource library if you haven't already gotten into it. I know so many hundreds of you already have. If you're not yet aware, the free resource library is basically an archive of a whole bunch of different offers, workbooks, meditations, EFT tapping, scripts and videos that are just made to help you become more self-aware and redirect your energy so that it can be in alignment with what you desire, whether what you desire is more money or more love in your life, your romantic partner, or a new car, whatever it is that you're looking to manifest. The free resource library can help you get clear and start moving towards those desires. So if you want access to that, click the link in the description. And now let's get into your reading. Okay, I'm using all of the videos in weird piles today. I never do the little Paris video for pile number 2. But here we are. And okay, pile number 2, I have to do different. Your reading has to be different than pile number 1's because pile number 1's was just like way too long. And it was really adorable and it was really romantic. But let's just skip to the good part because I have to go live again at 11 o'clock. Okay. So, tapping into the energy of pile number 2. Page of Pentacles. The Hermit. Temperance. 3 of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, this is so much better than pile number 1. Okay, I'm just kidding. Pile number 1 was really good and it was really romantic and it was really cute. This is kind of raunchy and silly. Okay. I'm seeing a video of a woman with a lollipop in her mouth. And that's not a metaphor, a real life lollipop. The candy. And now I'm hearing Candy Shop by 50 Cent. Is that the title of it? You don't know the song? The song goes, I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the lollipop. And then, of course, there's the song Lollipop by Lil Wayne. There are so many... I don't know any others, actually. So I'm not even going to say there's so many. Anyway. There's a lot of oral that's happening here. There's a lot of oral that's happening here. Oh my God, this is so fucking good, you guys. This is so good. Okay, so have you ever seen the show New Girl? If you haven't seen the show, I'm going to explain it to you. Oh my God. I love pile number 2. I love you guys so much because you guys are real freaks. Like, yes, this is the type of fun shit that I'm trying to get into. Okay. Like, as a reader, this is what I want to see. Okay, so in the television show New Girl, there's a character. His name is Winston, Winnie the Bish, and he's kind of peculiar. And so there's one part of the television show where Winston is dating this girl, and she's kind of weird. She's kind of freaky, okay? She is matching his freak, okay? She's dating this girl, and he is matching her freak. And they're talking about something. They're talking about like soup or something. Basically, I think in the episode, Winston has this cat and Winston's cat goes missing. And so he's like, oh my God, you got to help me find my cat. They end up finding Winston's cat and the cat is inside of the home of this kind of peculiar lady, right? So they're like, Winston and this lady are kind of like catching a vibe. And I think Nick, another one of the characters, is there in the episode. So it's like Winston and his friend and this new character, this lady. And so I think Nick is like sitting in the apartment. This woman's like, so like, they're like, okay, like, let's get the cat, let's leave. But they don't want to leave because there's like a lingering energy. I feel like I might be butchering this episode a little bit, but you're going to get the meat and potatoes. And that's all that matters. So follow me. They're in the lady's apartment. Winston doesn't really want to leave. Nick is like, this is a little bit weird. Is anybody scared? Like, this is just a little bit creepy, but just in a peculiar way. And so, the woman is like, would you guys like anything? Would you like a bologna sandwich? And Nick, I think Nick says something like, no, I don't really like a bologna sandwich because it's a little bit dry. Like, I just want to go. Like, I'm okay. I don't want a bologna sandwich. And then she like turns to Winston and is like, what about you? Would you like a bologna sandwich? And then he says something like, if the sandwich is too dry, then I'll just, he says something like, if the sandwich is too dry, then I'll just let it sit in my mouth so that it can soften. Or like some weird shit like that. And the girl is like, yeah. they're talking some other, like, weird fucking language, okay? They're talking some weird language. I don't really understand what they're saying. I don't know if that's on purpose, or I just don't understand. But they're talking about something, and Nick is just, like, standing there, like, in the corner, like, I'm so fucking uncomfortable. Like, I would like to leave. And then Winston ends up staying. Like, something happens later where, like, the girl is like, okay, it's time for me to get ready for bed, so I have to take this medicine so I don't get, like, irritable bowel syndrome. Oh, my God. I could be making up a whole new episode. But this is what I remember, okay? I've been watching New Girl again recently, but I don't remember this episode. Anyway, so she's like, I have to take this, like, medicine, like, this unsexy medicine. And she's like, Winston, would you like some of my, like, overnight bowel medicine? Like, you want some fucking Pepto-Bismol? And Winston's like, yes, I would like a capful. Like, and that's the energy, okay? Pile number 2. That's what your person wants with you. That's the kind of experience that your person would like to have with you. A lot of, like, innuendo, okay? Sexual innuendos, conversations where you guys are talking about making love without actually talking about making love, okay? So you are, you're having a conversation. This person's like, what are you doing? You're like, oh, nothing. Just picked up a lollipop from the store, so I'm really enjoying that. And then this person responds to that with something, explicit. Like, that's the kind of desire that they have. So it's a very playful vibe, very flirtatious vibe, but, like, sex is being constantly woven into your conversations. That's what they wish. And, like, maybe not all the time. I want to say, like, regularly. It's not like this person won't have a conversation with you if it's not about that. It's not like this person would make things that are inappropriate about that. But, oh my God, I just got a memory in my head that I don't fucking want. Oh my God. Okay, I have to tell you guys the memory. I can have a positive memory with someone who I never want to speak to again, and both of those things can be true. So this happened a very long time ago, and I liked this guy, and I was with this guy, and I was with him physically. We were in the same place. We're in the same room together, as a lot of stories start out. And he was having some, like, fucking almonds or something. And he said something like, it was something about nuts. And I responded by saying, oh, do you know what my favorite, like, nuts are? Do you know what nuts I love? And then and he was like, I'm butchering this conversation so bad, but these are, like, the highlights. He's like, do you want some of my nuts? And I said no. I didn't feel like having almonds that day. But the point is, I can't think too much about that scenario because then things get really depressing. But the point that I'm making is that we were always having moments like that in our conversations where things would be, like, there was just a lot of sexual innuendo. And it was very fun. And so that's the energy that I'm getting for you, pile number 2. I don't know why every single fucking pile is like, let's talk about Natalie's previous dating history. Anyway, you want to hear about another one of my exes? Go listen to pile number 1. Okay, focus. Divas, we have to stay focused because I have to go live for the extended reading at 11 o'clock tonight. So do you know you have 30 minutes? Literally. So we got to lock in. We have to lock in. Okay. So, yeah. That's what they desire. Even in public, your person likes public stuff. Your person, your person, your person. Your person likes public stuff. Do you like to not wear panties sometimes, Paul number 2? Do you? Do you? Because your person wishes that you would. I'm sorry, you know that viral song? That viral song, I don't know if I'm pretty sure it is an actual song. I don't know if it's an actual song. Is that from the Chappelle Show? Anyway, it was that viral song where the woman is singing about, I don't have no panties on the dance floor. So that's why I'm laughing, because that song is playing in my head. And I'm so sorry. It's so funny. Okay. Focus. This person, they up the skirt, down the shirt, videos, pictures. Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's very specific. I'm hearing, in the car. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I wanted pound number 2 to be better than pound number 1, and it is. So much so that it's borderline making me uncomfortable. Your person is a real freak. Okay, so I feel like they wish that you would send them videos and pictures while you're out and about in the world. Just naughty stuff. Okay. I'm gonna pull more cards. Let's pull from this deck. Because in this Temperance card, there's a lady, she's at a table. There's a guy, he's under the table. And then there's this other person there that's just unawares. This person, their desire and fantasy involves you communicating with them in a sexy way while there are other people around. But how does this relate to text messages? Sometimes you just get a little bit lost in the freaky sauce. Wait a second. Your person's let's just talk about everything. Oh, okay. I'm following. I'm smart. I can put 2 and 2 together. I feel like this person wants to talk about fantasies. Oh my God. Dude, does this person have a fucking sexy playlist or something? Because the song that I'm hearing, nonstop songs, this fucking pile. Non-goddamn stop. I'm hearing the song Fantasy by Ludacris. And basically, if you don't know the song, in the song, they're just naming off all of the different sexy fantasies, literally. Okay, and the song is I want to lick you from your head to your toes, and I want to move from the bed down to the floor, and you make it so good, I don't want to leave. But I gotta know what's your fantasy, okay? That's the energy. That's the vibe. This person wishes that you would text them your fantasy, the things that you like, the things that turn you on. This person, they have the desire to know all of it. They're I I want to know. I want to know. And that's another song. That's another fucking song. I think the title of the song is literally I Want to Know. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got a text message that annoyed me. Okay. Let's pull just a couple more cards for pile number 1. I feel like this person... Okay. Sexy messages he wishes you'd send. Ace of Wands, strength. Okay, so if you've had sex with this person... Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. It's fine. If you have made love to this person, this is if you've made love to them or after you make love to them. This is the message that they want you to send them. Quote unquote. No, I'm just kidding. They want you to tell them that they're so good. They want you to tell them that they're so good. They want you to tell them that they're the absolute best. That's what they want. Those are the sexy messages they wish that you would send. They wish that you would send them a message. Like, you guys, like, hook up. And then you, like, send them a message, like, the next day. The next morning. Immediately. First thing on your mind when you woke up. And you're like, oh, my God. You're so amazing. I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Immediately, yes. Immediately, yes. For the rest of my life. Put it on and make him want to marry me, except the reverse. He puts it on you, makes you want to marry him. Put it on me, make me want to marry him. This lovin's so good. He's like, I should never be single. He wants to seduce you with his wand. He wants to seduce you. And he wants, that's an interesting phrasing. He wants you to be just like under his spell. And I feel like this is the kind of person who likes those, what are you going to do to me? Text messages. What are you wearing? You know? What are you wearing? Jake from State Farm. Khakis. Like, I'm not saying that those are the messages that this person wants, but similar conversations. Oh my God, I knew this was going to be referenced. I knew it. This is what they want you to say. This is what they want you to say. Ready? Write this down. Get out a pen, get out a paper, do the screen in screen, go to your notes app, type this shit out. Okay? This is what they want you to say. They want you to say where you are and what you have on. They want you to say, I'm in my penthouse, half naked. Then the next thing they want you to say, I cooked this meal for you, naked. Then the last thing they want you to say, so where the hell are you at? And if you don't know, those are the lyrics, line by line, because I believe in giving credit to the song Jealous by Beyonce. So maybe all of the lyrics don't apply. But at the very beginning, like, that's the gold. That's what this person wants. That's what this person desires. They want you to cook a meal for them, naked. And they want you to send a picture of yourself cooking this meal for them. This person wants to be seduced. They want to be seduced over text message, which is crazy because that's what we're talking about in the extended reading. Oh my God. How does he want to be seduced? See, that's the perfect ending. That's the perfect ending. We're done. Pile number 2. If this resonated with you, give me like some pink hearts in the comments section. And if you want to get the extended reading, you can click the link in the description box. I'm literally going live for the extended reading at 11 o'clock p.m. So right when I get done with this video, I'm going to be live again to do the extended reading, which is how does he want to be seduced by you? And we kind of already started getting into that. So I'm super excited. Oh my God, that is such a good thumbnail, isn't it? Isn't it such a good thumbnail? Okay, I love you. Let me look at to see if there's any comments. OMG, it makes me think about the TikTok trend where women send their man a dirty text / picture while they're at a family barbecue or dinner table and then recording their reaction to opening the text. Exactly, Jordan. Exactly. You know, you get it. That's exactly the vibe. 110%. That's exactly the vibe. I Want to Know by Joe. Exactly. It rhymes, so it's true. Just kidding. That is the exact song. So get into that if you guys want to get into the extended reading and we can all have even more fun. Click the link in the description box. And now let's move on to pile number 3. And thank you guys for liking the video. Okay. All right, pile number 3. Hi, my loves. Welcome to this reading. We have to really just get straight into the nitty and the gritty because I have to go live for the extended reading in like the next 5 seconds. Okay, I had to get that timestamp first. And now that I've got the timestamp recorded, let me talk to you about the free resource library. I feel like a Mormon. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Is that Jehovah's Witness? I think it is. Anyway, what I consider to be better than Mormonism or Jehovah's Witnessingism. I'm so sorry. No, if you are one of those religions, you should not be here. If you're offended, you should not even fucking be here. Let's move on. The free resource library is not a cult for you to join, so that should excite you. There are workbooks, digital journals, EFT tapping scripts, videos, and meditations. It is basically a library of tools to help you gain self-awareness and to help you deliberately move and align your energy so that you're a vibrational match to what you desire, whether that's more money, greater career, new car, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. All right. So with that being said, let's hop into your reading. Oh, the link is in the description. Did I say that already? You want access to the free resource library? Click the link in the description. Okay. Now, getting on with it because we only have so much time. We might be a little late to the next reading. Okay. Pile 3. What are the sexy messages he wishes you'd send? What are the sexy messages? Okay. The 7 of Wands. This person wishes you would be bold. This person likes to be talked to very directly and very surprisingly. This person wants to be surprised. Okay, this person wants to be shocked. This person wants to be put in awe. This person wants you to send them a message and say things that are like, oh my God, I can't believe that just came out of your mouth. This person they like voice messages. This person likes to voice message, okay? And I don't mean voicemail, even though it could be, but I mean, you know, like the talking out loud feature. They want you to send them a text message of a snippet of your voice. Yeah, this person wants you to send them voice messages, and it's giving You know the movie Sinners? If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I love it. It's becoming one of my favorite films of all time. Um, in the movie, there's a woman, a white woman. The actor's name is Haley. I think her name is Mary in the film. I don't remember. It's one of my favorite films. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. That movie was really hard for me to get names together, okay? So anyway, there's a white woman in the film. And she is this very beautiful white woman set in 1932 fucking Mississippi, you know, deep South, proper, clearly has money, clearly is being, you know, financially supported and taken care of. And there are multiple times during the movie where she says things that are vulgar. And you're incredibly shocked as a member of the audience because a part of her characterization is that she is this upper middle class white woman, prim, proper, pure. We don't have time for nephews to go on a rant about white supremacy, but trust me, I could if we had time. We have 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Damn! We must move on as a community. Just know I have thoughts. And let's move on. So anyway, that's what this person desires. Not for you to be a white woman saying vulgar things. But this person likes to be shocked and surprised. Okay, and they're giving me like they're showing me Kelly from the game. So you really could be a white woman watching this. You don't have to be, and it's not a crime if you are, and it's not a crime if you're not. But I keep mentioning white ladies. Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I just wow. Okay. Anyway, that's never happened to me before. Okay. So there's this television show and it's called The Game and it's from like the early 2000s, right? I think. Okay, it might be the early 2010s. Okay. And it basically follows these like football players and like their wives and shit, right? So one of the characters in the game is this white lady named Kelly. And Kelly and her guy probably have, you would probably argue they have the best SCX life on the show. And she is constantly, like they have like a stripper pole in their bedroom. And she has like all of these different like costumes and shit, right? That's what this person desires. This person desires creativity. This person desires innovation. This person, in their fantasy, they wish that you would do something for them, okay? Put on a show for them in the messages? Yes. Whoa. I've never thought of anything like that before in my life. So that kind of blew my mind. I said, hold on. Write that down. Write that down. Okay, this person desires. Oh my goodness. This person likes role play, but like foreplay, but like surprise play. I'm just kidding. Surprise edition, you know? Like, oh my God. This is so good because I have a friend and this is nothing sexual when we do it. I can imagine how in the right context, it would be so much fun. But I have one of my friends, actually, Jordan is a friend. This is platonic. I'm just giving a platonic example. But I have told her previously how I love in our dynamic how we just can randomly like say one thing and then that will kind of like turn into like a bit for several messages where like I'll mention an old song and we'll like parody the song to fit like a different circumstance, and we're both putting like lines to the fucking song, you know what I mean? And like that's so much fun. And it's like there's an immediate switch for us, and I've told her this because we're creatives, so there's an immediate switch for us where if we're both feeling inspired around something to make a funny joke or to come up with like a quick movie, and this would happen and then this would happen, you know? And like immediately we can just both kind of like jump into that scene with each other, kind of like improv. Like one person throws out the invitation, the other person picks it up immediately and we're running with it, you know? And it's just like a normal, natural kind of experience for us. That's what this person would desire, except of course with your person, it's asexual. So this person desires for you to initiate different like role playing scenarios with them via text message. And if you could create a voice message and be communicating from this character, then I think that would blow this person's mind in a way that their mind has never been blown before. That's what I think. And then I think that you would be blown in a way that you've never been blown before. And that can mean so many different things, Power 3. This person wants to be shocked. This person wants to be surprised. This person wants to be caught off guard. This person wants to be the sexy messages they wish that you would send. They wish that you would text them, I'm outside and I'm naked, you know? Oh my God. Did you guys see that one video on TikTok? I know I have 4 minutes until we have to be live for the extended reading, but that's okay because we're going to take our time, okay? We're going to take our time, but also go as fast as we possibly can. Okay, we're wasting time. Do you know the TikTok video? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Focus. I have to focus. I may or may not have taken an edible that's hitting. Okay. I'm sorry. It just keeps being funny. Okay. Focus. Okay. There's a viral video. Damn, I forgot the video. And that was such a good example too. Okay, I'm never beating the ADHD allegations. Focus. This person wants to be surprised, shocked. Yes, the TikTok video. Perfect. So there was this girl. I think she's in London, okay? I think she had an accent. And she recorded herself going to her ex's house. She had on a trench coat. She had on these like platform heels, like pleaser heels. You know what I mean? She looked fabulous. Makeup done, hair done, everything did, you know? She walks up to his front door. She rings the doorbell. Opens the door. Well, the door gets opened. When the door gets opened, she opens her trench coat, which is nothing underneath. And then light turns on from the inside, screams. She screams. Guy inside screams. She runs back to her phone. She's like, that was his dad. Crazy. So anyway, your person wants to be shocked like that, but not not in that exact way. This person wants you to text them that you're here at their house so they can open the door. When they open the door, you open your what is that called? Trench coat. You're naked. Surprise! This person likes to be surprised. This person is spontaneous. This person gives me like Sagittarius energy, okay? They don't have to be Sagittarius, but they are giving me Sagittarius energy. This person likes to be surprised. This person likes to be adventurous. This person likes to do amazing things. This person wants you to... Like, I feel like this person is so willing to be playful with you that, of course, you guys should have conversations about these things, you know? But when you guys get to that point in your relationship, and maybe you're already there, where you're so... You have that understanding of one another, and you have that understanding of what's okay with one another, and you have that understanding of what one another likes and what one another is into. This person wants to be surprised with, wait a second. I'm talking too much. Because now, oh my God, Diva. I'm so sorry. Pile number 3. I love you. I'm so sorry this was so short, but we have to get off because I have to go and record the extended reading right now where I'm talking about how he wants to be seduced. And I literally just had to force myself to shut up because now I'm not talking about sexy text messages that he wishes you'd sent. I'm literally talking about what is going to be coming through in the extended reading. So if you want access to the extended, you can come and watch it live with me right now because I'm already late, or you can get access to the replay by clicking the link that's already in the description box. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for being here, for liking the video, subscribing if you haven't already. We're almost to 6,000 subscribers, and I'm kind of really excited about that. So I would totally love to reach that, and I'm going to go and look at the comments before I hop off of here. And if you are already in for the extended, then I will just see you then. Okay. I can hear you blushing. Yes, the improv is strong. Yes. I chose pile 1 and it resonated completely. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you liked pile number 1. Thank God. Because that one made me a little bit self-conscious. The Muffin Man as a roleplay though? Yes. Okay, so this is the role play. I'm a gingerbread, and you are Lord Farquaad. Oh my God, that's what I wanted to say for pile number 3. The energy is like, they want to have a dynamic with you where you guys just kind of like role play at random and can just jump into things and just like take them and run with them. I know I said that I wasn't going to say that, but I don't know if that exact scenario is going to come up again in the extended. You know what I mean? Like the extended reading is just an exclusive 18+ reading. It can connect with these messages or it can be different. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the Muffin Man as roleplay is hilarious. The Muffin Man as a roleplay is so fucking hilarious. Exactly. It's just like playing like a cop and criminal. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? She's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Fuck, that video is so hilarious. I love Shrek. I love Shrek so bad. Okay, I remember this TikTok. Shrinking in public, blushing right now. Dude, seriously, the TikTok was crazy. That TikTok was so fucking crazy. So funny, so crazy, outrageous. You can never be with that man again. Oh my God. His father seen you naked. That's crazy. Okay, I'm done. I'm done now. Love you guys so much. Hopefully I will see you at the extended. If not, I'll see you when I'm live for my next reading, which honestly, I don't know. I want to go to yoga tomorrow, you guys. I haven't been to the gym all week, so I really would like to go to yoga tomorrow. But I don't know. I slept all day today, which has me feeling so good. I feel so good and like I'm fully being fucking replenished finally. So, I don't know. I might go live again after I get done with the extended. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, I'll either see you later tonight or tomorrow or the next day. Okay? I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.